Islam, Islam, Islam. We live. We live. We still talking about discharge. We still talking about asset-backed securities. And we talking about child support, how that's fraud. We going to talk about all the fraud today. Let's start there. I want to begin my sessions with saying my prayers to my Islam. First and foremost, let's bless everything. Islam. I'm live. Can you hear me? Everything good? Yeah. That's where I'm at with it. First of all, we gotta say our prayers to our Father God, Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, God, and salvation by night and by day, through His holy prophet Drew Ali. Amen. Islam. Let's talk about it. Islam. Let's talk about it. First of all, if you ain't with the consciouscollege.org, go ahead and get with the consciouscollege.org because this is what we finna be dropping every Sunday. This is Sunday school on a Thursday on Jupiter Day. Let's start there. Now, if you on my other platforms, follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Faithful Member. No, not right now. On Faithful Member, appreciate you. YouTube, Faithful Member, Facebook, Faithful Member, Instagram, Faithful Member. Islam. I'm screen sharing on. I can't screen share on my TikTok. At least I don't think I can. I'm kind of new to some of that. Mirror your video. Nah, I ain't got no screenshot, see. But on the other platforms right now, I'm screen sharing. And the reason why I'm saying I'm screen sharing, you want to see what I'm screen sharing, maybe I'm dropping some heat. Now, we still talking about discharging them bills. Now, first off, you got to know all bills are prepaid. That's there. Why they prepaid? Because they've been securitized. That's how this market run. They run off securities. They make your contracts into a security. They get paid off that by you signing the contract. Now I'm finna screen share some information from Investopedia, one of my favorite sites, especially when you're dealing with how this financial world work, these consumer credit transactions. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna play.
Power move for a power base.
I'm gonna play a video from Investopedia. You feel me?
An asset-backed security, ABS, is a debt security collateralized by a pool of assets. An ABS is just like a mortgage-backed security.
Pardon the internet, you already know I go when I'm dropping the heat. They try to interrupt. I don't want you to get it. All right, because I'm
Types of assets can be auto loans, credit card debt, student loans, and royalties, among others. Often, the ABS is administered by a special purpose entity that owns the assets and receives the creditor's payments, then passes those payments on to the ABS's various investors. Typically, a financial institution, especially a bank, will bundle its loans into ABS in order to remove risky loans from its balance sheet. Loans are bundled credit ratings of the debtors, purchase the different ABSs based on their risk preferences. By bundling loans into ABSs, the bank receives.
Let's talk about it. They do it time within 48 hours. All loans are securitized. Your track is an asset. You looking at it as a debt, liability. It's an asset.
Benefits, reduced risk, and an influx of cash, which the bank can then use to make additional.
They say they take your loan, securitize it, sell it to another bank, which is the indentured trust, and then they create more loans off this. So you want to know what the money is? The money is the contracts. The money, and then when they see your bills, that's a bill of it. That's a contract. It's 12/12. Let it be known. It's law. See, they don't want you to get this heat. I don't know what they take. Do it up there. They try to tweet. I don't know none of that going on. They skip to the whole nother video. Boy, it's something else. These people something else.
When we come to the table, it's what we all bring that matters. San Pellegrino, bring your best.
Securities, how child support is part of that, of the Title 4666.
An asset-backed security, ABS, is a debt security collateral.
See why they don't want people to hear this?
The show just played out of
It played, they're not skipping. It's skipped. It's lagging. But hey, look, you see it done. Asset-backed security. It's a security collateralized by a pool of assets. Now, how they do that? Let's talk about it. When you open up an account, you got accounts. You got a deposit account, and then you got a security interest account. The security interest account is your contract they turned into a security interest. Your deposit is collateralized in a deposit account. It's commingled account. You got a commingled account. They
By a pool of assets. An ABS is just like a mortgage-backed security, but the assets in a mortgage. The types of assets can be auto loans, credit card debt, student loans, and royalties, among others. Often the ABS is administered by a special purpose entity that owns the assets and receives the creditor's payments, then passes those payments on ABS's various institutions, especially
They ain't let me have a link for a whole year. I swear to God. They ain't let me have a link in my bio on my Instagram for a whole year. I just got a link back in my bio. I'm the most censored on the internet. You never heard of me. That's what's so crazy. They don't want you to know about, look, you got to learn about a balance sheet. First of all, this is account. When they send you that bill, you got a bond on it. That balance sheet is showing you what? Accounts, there's two sides to a balance sheet. It's a simple account. First of all, they just showing the debit side. They never show you the credit side. The credit side is what they put with the bank. They the trust. You feel me? That's what they owe you back. That's why they sending you the bill. The bill is a coupon. You think it's a bill? It's a coupon. You can cut the bottom off of a bill. You don't have to question these things. You got to question these things. You got to learn how to read. You got to go get you an Accounting for Dummies book, 9 books in one, and learn how to read a balance sheet. You feel me? Learn there's two sides to the whole transaction. Once they sold your contract, you got to understand now they owe you some bread. They done made some bread off you. And they still coming to you talking about you, like, you feel me? You gotta learn how to perform on the contract. See, performance is payment. They just go ahead and garnish you, just get down on you. So they got play with somebody else. You feel me? Let's talk about it. Asset-backed securities. Example of your asset-backed securities. It says bank loans, mortgages, credit card receivables, aircraft leases, smaller bonds, and even sometimes uh, other ABSs and CDOs. You know what I'm saying? It says this portfolio acts as a collateral for interest generated by the CDO. You know what I'm saying? Which is reaped by the institutional investors who purchase it. What is asset backing? Asset backing refers to the total value of a company's shares in relation to its assets. That's what asset backing. So basically, if you know anything about buying shares in a company and stock market and all that type of stuff, so you know these as investors can buy shares, but you never knew they can buy shares in your contract. Your contract was turned into an asset that people can buy shares in. You understand what I'm saying? This is why all your debts is prepaid. You ain't got to talk about all that. What happened 1933 goes to 2024. You feel me? This happened every day. You ain't got to talk about 1933. Let's talk about 2024, March 28th. What's going down right now? When you go sign a contract, you sign a lease, anything. We just signed a lease on my mama. They just went, listen, I just want to securitize that bitch. Fuck is you talking about? That's what's going down. With the 48 hours, your lease, bank loans, credit cards, I don't care what it is. It's been securitized. Hold on, it said my device stop. Let me get my soundproof together, man. 18 say everything clear. So we good. We gonna keep rocking. Everything looks good. All right. This is what they don't want you to know. You feel me? They don't want you to know your contract's been back. It's back in their loans. They turn your contracts to a asset. How do they do it? It's called a negotiable instrument. Negotiable instruments. That's all it is. It's accounting. They doing double accounting. So they doing double booking entry is what it's called. It's called double booking entry. What they mean? They mean they got two books. They got double books. You don't know nothing about it. They sending you the bill with the debit on there, with the debt you owe, with the liability you owe, but they ain't sending you nothing talking about the credit because they hiding that part of the books. That's where the indentured trustee come in play. That's where them books at. But they still got to send you the coupon. Even though they hiding the accounting, they got to send you the coupon. I can show you where they put both sides of my accounting on there. But you got to know how to read a bill. It went out. That's what it was saying. It was going to go out. All right, hold on. Let me get my sound back together. That motherfucker let me know in advance it was going to go out. You got to know how to. Hold on. Let me get my sound together. We back. All right. So we good on the connection. All right. How we sound? We back in there. We back in that team. Sound team approved. Let's go. You hear me? Get them glow. Victoria said we can hear you. Islamism. Let's go then. Get them glow. You feel me? You gotta know what's going on. Now let's talk about child support. You feel me? See, so you know everything been securitized and how you can endorse it. You feel me? Now this is where the fraud is right here. Title 42 USC 666. Why they put it 666, gang? Think about that. What's the 666 is? That's the mark of the beast. Flow there. You already know the 666. I'm gonna show you what a fraud at right there. Requirement of statutory. What statutorily mean? Artificial. Anytime you see the word statutory law, replace that with the word artificial law. That's what it means. It's statutory. That means commercial as well. That means that it got every statute got a commercial lien on it, so they really liens. I'm gonna show you that. Anytime you put somebody on child support, you put a lien on them. You put a lien on their social security number. It says requirement of statutory prescribed. So you gotta break down each word. It'd be a whole lesson in just the titles. Y'all be skipping past the title thinking y'all read the law. You gotta read this thing 50 times. You feel me? This is my 51st time reading. You hear me? All right, listen. 42 USC code 666 requirement of statutory prescribed. Only who prescribe things? Doctors, people with PhDs and degrees. So it's doctors who prescribe this. Who's the doctors that prescribe this? They call juris doctors. Doctors at law prescribe procedures to improve effectiveness of child support enforcement. Ain't that something? They want to improve the effectiveness of enforcing child support on you. You hear me? All right, let's talk about the fraud then. Because see, with this, they made mistakes. They didn't think we was going to catch them, but we caught them. We caught them because we got some readers out here. Yeah, see, they never thought we was going to read these old technical laws. They've been interpreting. But we here to prove them wrong. We here to prove them wrong. You feel me? See, here go. Section 4. Statutory prescribed procedures is a lien. Section 4 say liens, procedures under which liens arise by operation of a law against real or personal property for amounts of overdue support owed by a non-custodial parent who resides or owns property in the state. In the state. What's the state? That all capital names. See, this with name correction come in place again. See, this why child support mad at me. Yeah, because I don't own nothing in the state. You feel me? And I'm not a non-custodial parent. You got to know what each one of these words mean. You got to break this down and really understand what I'm saying right now. You probably think I'm playing, but it's serious. It's really serious. This is a lien against his estate. So you got to definitely have your estate plan done, have everything under your trust. Don't transact no business in the state name. Because how they know you own property in the state? Because you register it to where? The state. But imagine if you registered to the state under a different name, the owner being the trust. Now you take it out their jurisdiction and they can't track it down because then you put that trust with that 98 number that's foreign. Come on now. It ain't even attached to no social. They can't track it. Come on now. See, I know a little something about this because I got a background in that. It's called obscurity. You feel me? When you know how to transact business and protect your identity. That's what it's all about, protecting your identity. Now, that's where the fraud come in because child support is fraud, 100%. And I'm about supporting the children. Don't get me wrong, but we not about this child support enforcement agency. What we talking about? We talking about the state. All right, we ain't talking about no baby mamas. We talking about the state. All right, Section C say what? Voluntary paternity acknowledgement. I still got mine. I swear to God, I got mine. My son, 19. I still got it from 19 years ago. You know why? Because this where the fraud was at. Now, I'm going to read this. You got to understand this fraud. What type of fraud is called non-disclosure fraud? Because they never disclose to you the legal consequences of signing a voluntary paternity acknowledgement. See, when you at the hospital, you trying to be a good pops, you feel me? You go ahead, sign a little paperwork they shove in front of you, feel me? You trying to do the right thing. You 19, 18, 20, 30, however old you is, you feel me? You trying to do the right thing. Whole time you ain't knowing you signing an agreement. In agreement, you just put a lien against yourself. But they not disclosing all these things to you. They didn't disclose Section 4 to you. But I'm going to show you what else they ain't disclosed to you, the legal consequences. It says right here in Section 1, it says simple civil process. The statutory is civil. It's all commercial. That's why you can discharge this. And civil means equity as well. And that's in the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. All right, now civil says simple civil process. Procedures for a simple civil process for voluntarily acknowledging paternity, under which the state must provide that before a mother and a putative father can sign an acknowledgement of paternity, the mother and the putative father must be given notice. Must be given notice. Now I was there. Now I got memory like an elephant. I can remember every moment of this day. I for sure don't remember them little bitty nurses coming there and giving me no notice. Or no legal consequences. I'm putting a lien by signing these paperwork. They ain't say nothing about no lien. I guarantee it. Because I would have said, what? Wait, what's that? Because I didn't know what a lien meant back then. I would have said, wait, what's a lien? That's what I would have said for a fact. Now let's read this. It says, and the putative father must be given notice. Not only me, they probably gave the mama notice too, though. I know they didn't give her notice because she was half asleep. And then listen how they supposed to give notice. Listen, it says orally or through the use of video or audio equipment. I know for a fact I never got notice in no video. They never showed me no video of legal consequences of signing these documents called a voluntary paternity acknowledgement. I guarantee that. I guarantee that, bro. They never showed me a video. And then it says and. So they supposed to do that orally or show me some type of video. And they supposed to do something else. And they supposed to in writing. In writing. So not only supposed to be oral, it's supposed to be in writing. Hold on, let me switch my screen. I got y'all still on the wrong screen. My bad, gang. I'm getting good with this. Shout out to my sound team. You feel me? 'Cause they be on it. I'm getting used to this. You feel me? I'll be lagging on my switching the screens and all that, but Let's get to it. All right, now they said they supposed to give notice to the mother and the father, right? Orally and in writing. So that's two ways. It's not either or. It's not orally or in writing. It's orally and in writing. They must give notice to the mother and the father. What they supposed to give notice to? Of the alternatives to. The alternatives to. The legal consequences of and the rights and responsibilities that arise from signing the acknowledgement. Now they supposed to told me three things. They supposed to told me what? The alternatives to, the legal consequences of, the rights and responsibilities that arise from signing. And they supposed to did that orally and in writing. So what legal consequences would it be for me signing an acknowledgement that I'm the father? Oh, that I'm getting my license suspended? Oh, that I might possibly go to jail for a debt, which is unconstitutional? Oh, that I can't get no passport? Oh, that I might can't even get a job. That I gotta go back and forth in court about this? That they might garnish my check, take my any assets that I own, that I gotta lien on my things? Did they give me that orally and in writing? No, I don't think so, bro. I can testify to that. I'm a first-hand witness. This is not hearsay evidence. This is first-hand witness. I can testify under law that we never got notice of any of these things. I promise you. So that's where the fraud at. Come to consciouscollege.org. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna show you how to enforce this for non-disclosure fraud. Because the only way they can get you for child support, it was some type of acknowledgement of paternity. Why they say paternity? What is paternity? Paternity is the patriarch. See, this system is built just for the patriarch to acknowledge something so he can be in an agreement. They already know who they want to trap. But you know your rights. It says they were supposed to acknowledge, they were supposed to give you not only legal consequences of, but alternatives too. I mean, this is an alternative to signing that. Did they tell you that? Let's start there. Did they tell you, listen, you don't even got to sign this. It's another way you can go about this. You can acknowledge paternity another way. It's not required for you to do this. Did they say that? Or did they even tell you the rights and responsibilities? Did they tell you you had rights in signing this acknowledgement? They ain't tell you nothing about signing it. And I got that. And see, and that's why I said at the beginning is I still got mine because I read mine and it does not tell you those three things. Yeah, it said, yeah, I'm signing it. And it said, yeah, I have acknowledged that I will support my child, but it does not say the legal consequences of, the alternatives to, and the rights and responsibilities that arise from signing it. All right? That's where you get them at. See, the devil is in the detail. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Capricorn Jupiter, so I'm in that detail, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's all about the paternity, voluntary paternity acknowledgement. Islam. What's my time? Are you cutting me off? Oh no, that's something else. Hold on, where's my time? Oh yeah, I'm at the 30-minute mark. I'm right there. So come back to consciouscollege.org. Holler at the Grand Sheik. You feel me?